Today we're talking about walking shoes for seniors. Now, normally I share the pairs that I think you'll absolutely love, but this time I'm actually flipping it and I'll be talking about shoes to avoid. Because not every shoe is your friend. In fact, some of the most popular styles can actually do more harm than good for seniors. If you've ever stood in front of a wall of shoes and been absolutely overwhelmed, you're not alone. Every brand promises some comfort feature or some unique support feature or some revolutionary feature. But in the end, the truth is, many of these designs can increase pain for seniors, throwing off your balance and even raising your risk for injury. That's why today I'm breaking down 3 shoe types I think you should avoid and 1 type that's worth scooping up. And in the end, you'll know exactly how to spot the red flags and what to choose so you can keep walking with ease, comfort, and confidence. I'm Marysue, founder of the Trusty Shoe Guides, and I've actually spent decades in the shoe industry learning what makes a shoe truly comfortable. But now I'm sharing my knowledge on this channel, and I'm here every week with real advice, honest reviews, and support for your journey to comfortable, joyful movement at every age. Now, if you're new to my channel, welcome. I am absolutely thrilled to have you. And if you've been here before, welcome back. Now, I've recently started a newsletter for active seniors, and you're going to find the link in the description below. It's packed with shoe wisdom, expert tips, comfort secrets, and other healthy aging tips. So I'd love to see you there too. But first, let's talk about why walking shoes matter so much. Because as we age, walking isn't just a good idea. It actually can extend our independence. It's the freedom to travel with ease, to keep up with our kids or our grandkids, and to be the best in the moments that really matter in life. And I believe that the right shoes can make that possible. And the wrong ones, well, they cut those moments short and cause pain, fatigue, and possibly sitting things out. So let's get started on the 3 types of shoes to avoid. And in the end, I'll share the best shoes for seniors, so you make sure you stick around to the end. Okay, the first type of shoes that seniors should avoid are extreme rocker bottoms. Now, these shoes have an exaggerated curved sole that rocks forward as you walk. Now, for some people, that rocking motion can reduce joint stress and make walking feel effortless, but here's the catch. For many seniors, that same motion can throw off our balance and make you feel like you're tipping forward and even put more pressure on your knees. Now, a little rocker, or toe spring as I call it, is normal and helpful in shoes. But what I'm talking about is the extreme rocker trend, especially those Hoka models. They can be just too much if you're struggling with balance and stability. Now, of course, there are some exceptions. People with arthritis can actually benefit from rocker soles because they help you move forward with less pain. But for most seniors, you'll want a shoe that grounds you, not one that pushes you forward. So if you have any personal experience with rocker bottoms, I'd love to hear it. So drop it in the comments below. Okay, the next type of shoe that you want to avoid are barefoot shoes or zero drop shoes. These are these ultra thin, minimalist shoes that claim to make walking more natural. Now, here's the issue. Barefoot shoes offer little or no cushioning and absolutely zero arch support, and that is a problem. So for seniors, that can mean stress on joints, more pain, and a higher risk for injury, especially if you're stepping on uneven ground. Now, as we age, we need shoes that protect our feet and not leave them on their own. Now, barefoot shoes may work for younger runners who have training in mind, but for seniors, and if you've never worn them before, they're not the safest choice. The next shoes that seniors should be cautious about are max cushioning shoes. These are these big, thick marshmallow styles that promise cloud-like comfort, and they really deliver. But the problem is, too much squish can actually make your feet unstable. Instead of steady support, you may wobble with each step, which isn't really what you want if balance is a concern for you. Seniors do need cushioning, and they deserve it, but in moderation. So these super cushion shoes are also known as neutral shoes. Many brands offer them, and I suggest that seniors avoid wearing neutral shoes. Now, I'd love to have know your comments if you have any personal experience with these super cushion shoes. So If you do, go ahead and drop it in the comments below. Okay, now I want to talk about what I do like for seniors. When you're searching for the best shoes for seniors, I would lean into stability shoes. Now, these are shoes built with structure to keep your foot aligned and you supported. They're basically to support your natural gait. Now, I'm wearing the Brooks Adrenaline today. Take a look. They have a firm heel counter that holds your heel in place. And they also have built-in guide rail technology that prevents your foot from rolling too far inward or too far outward. Think of it as like training wheels for your feet. Now, this combined with good arch support, keep your body in a good natural alignment position. Now, stability shoes do have some cushioning that helps soften the impact without making you wobble. These are actually the kind of shoes that help you say yes to more walks, and yes to more outings, and yes to ultimately more memories. And you don't have to worry about your stability and balance. I really like the Adrenaline, but there are many other good shoes, stability shoes in the market. I'm going to link to some of my favorites in the description below. So there you have it. In summary, there's 3 shoes seniors should really avoid. Number 1, the extreme rocker bottoms. Instead of feeling steady, you may feel like you're tipping forward, and that can affect your stability. And number 2, max cushioning shoes, also commonly called neutral shoes. These feel absolutely amazing, but the problem is they actually have too much squish, which can make your feet feel unstable. And number 3, barefoot shoes. These shoes offer absolutely no cushioning and no support. And for seniors, that means more stress on your joints and more pain. Instead, lean into stability shoes. I like the Brooks Adrenaline, but there's others that I like as well that I'll link below. And they give you structure, they'll give you support, and they'll give you a good amount of cushioning so you can keep walking strong. Hey, if you found this video helpful, go ahead and give me a thumbs up or subscribe to my channel. It would mean the world to me. And until next time, happy walking.